I made one of the worst buying decisions of my career on my own daily computer, the one you see right next to me. Now that was meant to be my $5,000 dream computer. However, since I wanted to get an RTX 5090, I decided to make the more rational choice and cheap out on the model, buying the most entry-level decent card I could buy, an MSI Ventus RTX 5090 3X. Even though I didn't really like the performance too much, that was easily fixed via some overclocking and undervolting, something we specialize in here at the channel. Also, since the build is all in the NZXT H9 Flow, the latest version released in 2025, thermals generally are not an issue, and so is noise. However, I just cannot stand the looks of this card. I made a dedicated video explaining why I was so unhappy with this card, and actually you guys were very supportive and suggested me a lot of options. Now, the easiest one would be to buy a higher end card. However, the price of RTX 5090s completely tanked on the used market as we are speaking. In my area, I'm based in Italy, you can now buy an RTX 5090 entry-level model for under $2,000. So if I were to sell this card, I would take a pretty big hit, only to go ahead and then buy either brand new or used, a model which I'd like better. But on the used market, it's very hard to find the model I want, and brand new, I would basically end up paying $1,000 more just for an aesthetic improvement. Because the card I would be looking at is an all-white card, it could be an MSI all-white model or a ROG Astral white model, which I think would look amazing. But unfortunately, these are a lot more expensive than the card I have here today. I could utilize my PC building job as leverage and try to sell this card to one of my clients, but since I've used it in my main computer, I find it wouldn't really be ethical on my side to do it, so I'm not gonna do that, and instead I'm gonna try to fix my PC for as cheap as I can as it is. A lot of you guys recommended I go ahead and paint the card, which I would actually be very open to doing still. But before we move to that, I want to try a pretty easy and cheap fix. So the fix I'm talking about is right here, and it is a vertical mount kit for this PC, because the reason I bought this card to begin with is I looked at the pictures and it was silver colored, not fully black, right in between of my build, right? The issue is the only silver accents are on the bottom of the card, but by vertical mounting it, it can actually improve the looks. So I figured I like a vertical mount either way, so we're gonna try to vertical mount it, and then if I am satisfied, I'm gonna keep this card, or very likely, I'm actually gonna paint it either way, make it custom either way, and then I'm gonna be happy with it, because the resale and buying a new card thing is just way too expensive at the moment, and it's genuinely not justifiable just for my own pleasure. However, genuinely, as I was saying in the original video, be careful if you're buying a card for your own computer and it's your dream computer. Even though I advocate for value for money, sometimes it's better not to cheap out on those things. So with that said, let's go ahead, let's vertical mount this thing, let's see at the before and after in temperature performance, and let's see how it looks. I mean, it does look better, but it's still a very ugly GPU. Okay, that thing is getting painted. 100% is getting painted, but little review on the vertical mount. The vertical mount definitely looks better. I just don't like this custom model. I think it looks a bit better now, because you can see the gray, it's less black, it's nice, but we need a different GPU in there, either a different one or this one with a very good paint job. Now here is my plan, okay? So we can print some stickers to put in the center of the fans. We can paint the fans white, and then we can dismount the actual card and leave the gray parts gray and make all the black parts white. I don't know if you can picture it, but if you can picture it, let me know down below if you think it's gonna make it better, okay? So with that said, vertical mount, actually, I read online that it wasn't really compatible with the new H9 Flow, the one I have here today, and actually that's true. So if you're buying a vertical mount, beware, because the actual lifting point, which is meant to hold if you have a heavy GPU, while that works perfectly on the new H6 Flow and on every NZXT case, on the H9, which is so tall, it doesn't reach the ground. So I had to put a Mini Cooper in there to hold my GPU up, which is kind of ironic. But that worked out. And also, if you do have the actual Kraken, if you vertical mount it, you will find your 12 volt high power cable is gonna be right in between the all-in-one cables, which is not gonna be the best, I would say. But in the end, it all works out, and aesthetically it is fine. So it's not a big deal, just you need a bit of attention if you're using this vertical mount kit. I'd like NZXT to release an updated H9 Flow version where just the stand goes a bit longer, then we're gonna be fine. Now, how did this affect my temperature and performance? This is gonna be very fast because it did not affect them at all. Same exact difference, not even 1 degree delta, which is crazy. It might be due to variance, but I did test 3 different benchmarks, so I guess we're pretty even. I think it goes to show that the case has a very good airflow pretty much. Now that it's vertical mounted, it's gonna push the air through the back, basically like this, and the fans on the side are actually intake. So I actually put a bigger action figure from Yu-Gi-Oh! In between, just to block the airflow there and to kind of direct it towards the upper side, if it makes sense, just to not have airflow colliding with each other. And that did not do any difference in my benchmark before and after the action figure, but I just put it there because I like the aesthetics and I think it kind of makes sense. So my quest to get an actual PC looking like I want it to look is not over yet. If you guys have any connection to buy a GALAX Hall of Fame RTX 5090 in the Western version, not the 5090D, which you can buy overseas, please do let me know, even though I'm not sure I'm ready to pay that kind of money for that GPU, but that's the only GPU I would actually pay a big difference for because I love it. And I think it would really make my build look unique. But with that aside, I think we will catch each other very soon with a painting an RTX 5090 video coming soon. So with that said, you guys take care. See you guys soon. If you watched the video this far and heard me yapping without getting too much annoyed, maybe drop a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.